Hi everyone, this is Prashad Parthiban. In our last training video, I have covered 5 quick ideas that we can use during the requirements discussion. And today's session, I am going to give 5 more ideas that can be used during our requirements discussion so that the requirements discussion sessions are very effective. To start with, document the assumptions. This is a very important point because nowadays I see like BAs do not document the assumptions or do not gather assumptions during the requirements discussion. For an example, say you are going to order a food in the restaurant, right? And the restaurant owner says that the food that we deliver is going to be hot. This is true when you go and pick the order on time. If you take time, the food is not going to be hot. The same thing is applicable when it comes to IT. Any requirement that you document is going to be true if business is going to follow the required business process. Example, you are going to develop a web application and the web application is developed in such a way that the responsive time is going to be within 5 minutes. This is with an assumption maybe on a particular day at the max only 25 users are going to use the system. If more than 25 people are going to use the system is obviously going to be slow, right? So the assumption has to be the number of users are going to be less than 25. That has to be documented. If you don't document the assumption, if the user is going to be more than 25, then the system is not going to work as per the requirement. Then you have a failed requirement. So it's very important, every requirement that you gather or document, you need to have a corresponding assumption so that if the assumption is failed, the requirement may not work as expected. Filter, bias and experience. This is the second one that I would like to bring in. Most of the time if you see as a BA, when you gather requirements, the business users may give requirements based on their past experience. They may come and say, I have been using the system for the last 30 years in this way, so I want the new system also to work the same way. Because my past experience in my subconscious mind, this is how I have been using the system. Most of the time, this is the reason why we do customized requirements. So as a BA, you need to educate them or tell them that based on your experience or biased knowledge, you have been using this, but we are going to use a new product which has a new capability. So you need to change your business process little bit so that we do not invest much in the customizations. Third one is giving solutions instead of requirements. Again, this is one of the very common problem. Sometimes business users comes with the solutions like, I want a particular field in this screen in this length. That's not the requirement. All that they have to do is, what is their problem? What is that they are trying to achieve? So that IT team can propose multiple options. If they give you the solution, they may not give you the effective solution. For an example, as I just now talked about, right? So you know what, I have been not able to capture some of the critical information. I need a way to capture information. Now the solution could be giving you an input field, or the solution could be a derived field which is saved in the back end. It can be a multiple solution things, right? So as a best practice, it's always good to gather the requirements. When I say gather the requirements, what is needed? How to do it is IT side, like we'll have to come up with multiple design to implement that what. Fourth one is asking open-ended question. I see this often where I see a BA asking, okay, do you want this or this? Like no, that way what happens is business ended up answering either yes or no. The problem with this is you don't get additional details. So when I say open-ended, your question should be in such a way that they give more elaborated answer. That way you get more details and then you can come up with a better requirement. For example, like do you foresee slowness in your system? Yes or no? Instead you can say, do you foresee, why do you foresee, can you give more inputs on that? So that business can give more input so that you can take that back and then come up with a better solution. So when I say open-ended question, your question should be in such a way that business is going to elaborate and give you the answer instead of giving one word answer like yes or no. The last point is listen, do not solve. This is also one of the common problem I see. The minute business users started giving the requirements based on our past experience, we don't take time to listen patiently. The moment they talk, before even they complete their sentence, we interrupt and say, you know what, I got your point. This is how it has to be done. That should not be the case. You have to take time as a BA, be patient, understand their problem in detail, and then come up with a solution. So that's also one of the very important ideas that you have to follow to have a better requirement session. So pretty much these are the 5 more ideas that I was planning to give. I hope you liked my training videos. If you like my training videos, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.